MJ, Uncle Meshach Jones.
What?
Sometimes I'm tempted to call you Mr. Ghost. Well, finally, I get to see you in the flesh.
Oh,
That's something. You're a very hard man to reach. Okay, what is the biggest lie people believe about your life right now?
people believe about my life. It's probably the fact that they always think I know what I'm doing. Maybe because of the fact I speak with so much conviction and maybe confidence. So they probably think I have it all figured out. But I really don't know anything, man. For real. Like I'm still just out here discovering life. And I'm just hoping for a better day.
What is one incident that would embarrass you if most people knew about it?
Oh, I've faced embarrassment. I've also tasted rejection. But luckily for me, I've been able to reject myself and embarrass myself too many times as well. So, too many times, even more times than people have done that to me. One happened recently. I would say someone from my past called me in the future to check up on me and eventually realized that no, my life is still a bit more messy. So she said some things and she ended with Ugo, can life give you a break? Can life just give you a break? So, but then I'm grateful for the motivation anyway. I'm super grateful.
What insecurity do you still battle, even while trying to become a better man?
Uh, one insecurity I quietly deal with is most of the times, yeah, um, silently wondering if I'm actually doing enough with the life God gave me. Is He proud of me? You know, God sent us all here for a purpose, yeah. Even though yeah He knows everything, but my human self sometimes wants to wonder like, am I doing enough with the life He gave me? Pat myself and say, yo, I believe He's with me, so
Have you ever pretended to be stronger than you actually were?
yeah,
Have you ever?
yeah, too many times, too many times. You know the code. You gotta be a man. Toughen up. Don't cry. People are watching and stuff. So, but um, when I lost my dad last year, um, a lot of people around my environment, they expected me to be strong, be strong, be a man, but which I did actually, I did. So, sometime last month, I had to lock myself in the room. Then I put on the loud music, very loud music, and I cried my eyes out. My eyes were swollen. So, yeah, this is the part of me that I wouldn't want people to see out there because, like I told you, they expected me to be strong. I'm the man of the house. I need to be strong for others. I need to stay strong for my mother, stay strong for my sister, and all of it. But yeah, I'm trying, but sometimes they don't know. I find myself under the bed crying bitterly, but then I wash my face and come out, and they come out the next morning and say, "Yo, what's up? What's going on? Are you okay?" And yeah, I'm putting some songs together in honor of him. So yeah, that's it.
If the younger version of you saw the man you are today, what would
Oh my
disappoint him?
goodness, like, Chineke me. Hmm. All right, I'll tell you a quick story. Yeah, Back in the days, I think in secondary school, it got to a point in time when the students were traveling home for holidays. But for some reasons, I told the school management I didn't want to travel home. I didn't want to go home. I wanted to be alone in the school environment. Yo, they said, okay, no worries. My mom even had to come to the school and say, yo, kaina nezu, kayi neme ba, kaina, kayi neme ba. I'm like, no, mommy, I don't want to go home. I want to stay here. I remember she brought me a loaf of bread. So the next 2 days, the school management they had a meeting and they put me in the center. So they're like, can you tell us what exactly prompted you to choose to be in the school and not travel home? I told them that I wanted to be alone, that I really wanted to figure out who I am and what exactly I've come to this world to do. Like, why am I in this world? Why am I here? Remember, I was just about 16, maybe higher 17 at the time. So after I replied them, they didn't say anything more. They just left. So I spent the whole holidays in school that time just being alone. So if that 16, 17 years old me would see me now, I think he will be disappointed. Yeah, you know why? Because the questions he was asking that time, I still don't have the answers. Honestly, I don't have the answers yet. I will assure him for one thing. I would say, yo, bro, don't worry. I will get I will get those answers in no distant time. It will only take time, but I will get the answers.
What part of your story have you been afraid to show the world?
Can I have some water, please? Thank you. My story is still unfolding, like I'm still becoming. You get me? But one thing I'm truly grateful for is the fact that somewhere along the way, along the line, I found God. You know, actually through some strange and difficult parts. So yeah. But eventually, I realized that He's been with me the entire time. I didn't just know. I didn't realize it. So honestly, somehow when I look through that lens, um, everything finally makes sense to me.